the second, and I have, that's what I'm saying.
But there's nothing regarding that would stop us.
Why can't you just give Trev the chemical or means to treat his own property?
You'll have to ask that question to more senior.
Haven't you asked that, like all these resources then, I know the department is
in terms of the organisational body that is issued the permit.
but he could treat his own property and save all these police resources and stuff. When there's fire ants there, he could treat them.
That's a conversation for not myself, but
You must admit it's a bit frustrating and a bit ridiculous how Trevor can't treat his own property, and you've got the chemical there where you could treat it with, and he's got a system there that he can
this
treat it with.
chemical just happens to be not commercially available to the public.
Well, you're giving other chemical out to people, aren't they, to treat their own places? You are.
Yes, in the suppression area, not the eradication area.
Okay. So how far is the suppression area off this area now?
So the eradication area is 5 kilometre width, Jim.
Yeah.
As you know, and as you know, the tried and tested formula these days for infections and infestations, draw a ring around it and track the ring inwards. Yeah. Unfortunately for Trevor, it just has to be situated in the ring.
These properties next door, because we don't want fire ants either, mate. We agree.
Isn't there an irrigation?
Hang on. The properties next door, when did they get treated? When did these properties next door get treated?
Recently I'd have to look through the records, but without further ado, sorry Jim.
But listen, you haven't.
What I'm going to do is invite the teams on.
You haven't. Let me finish what I'm going to say. Who's going to do whether that? Are you doing that? That's unacceptable.
We're not accepting what you perceive to be a tacit agreement as any sort of reasonable excuse why it's doing it.
But we've got a tacit agreement in place.
That's for your own perception, and you can seek your own legal advice on it.
Okay, well, we'll challenge that. He just wants to work with you, Roger. Right now, we just work this out. Rather, like it's a bad look for your program to have all these people here. It should be a measurement of the performance of the program, and it is a performance measure where people refuse to be actually chemical-based course for it. Why don't we look at doing it on a voluntary basis? What's happened when we need top-down compliance instead of bottom-up? We all want to get rid of fire ants. We just want to work with you. What's your name, sorry? Sorry, no. I will be. I have not got his ID. I haven't got your ID. I haven't got your ID. And this process is not finished.
I'm not entering the property, sir.
Excuse me. Here.
Just made unlawful entrance into the property.
I have not articulated my reasonable excuse. I have been denied due justice here, and this has not been resolved. I have not done it. These guys are shaking his head. I do not know this guy's name. This guy has not identified himself. You have not identified yourself.
I identified myself at the
I haven't got it. I've got a pen and a piece of paper. I haven't got it.
I identified myself verbally when we arrived at the place. My name is Sergeant
Okay, just stop. Just take a breath. What is the rush? Everyone's getting paid by the hour except me.
We are. And as you
is the
succinctly said, the fact that we are here is a waste of taxpayers' money.
Yeah, okay, well, this guy's speaking.
Under the Biosecurity Act,
I haven't got this guy's name.
do not talk over me.
You
Under the
talk over me.
Biosecurity Act, you are obliged to allow the fire ant people to come in. We are here to enable that. My name is Sergeant Trudy Flinthead. I am from the Gatton Police Station. I am not stopping. Stop talking over me.
You're taking too long. I'm not.
Mate, you have been talking the entire time we have been here. We've listened to you. You cannot return the favour.
Okay, I'm just trying to write.
I'm telling you,
just take it
if
slowly.
any person today
Just take
obstructs, that is why we are here.
Take it slowly. Take it slowly.
Reasonable excuse.
Yeah.
Have you
So the
asked
reasonable
That's not my role, sir.
We haven't finished it.
So the reasonable excuse relates to, so you obstruct, you get fined for obstruct, and then you have a reasonable excuse for obstructing.
Okay.
It's not a reasonable excuse why we can't enter your property in the first
you
place.
need to step back a bit because we haven't gone through the process. This guy here, I don't know what's
I've
your name,
asked you.
sir? What's your name?
So his name's Bruce
I'd
Matt.
like to give you my name.
Bruce?
Lockie, note they're all wearing masks, mate, and it's supposed to be very, it's not a toxic chemical, but they're wearing masks. Why are they wearing masks if it's you know, you can eat stuff, obviously. Now, why does Trev have to put all his chicks away?
Bruce, sorry, Bruce, I haven't got his name. Come on, guys. This is. I don't know his name. I need to identify myself. This is my property. They're breaking in a law, and I need their name to go through. Well, they need to. It's in the Biosecurity Act. It's in the Biosecurity Act that they must. Roger, these guys must identify themselves.